going on, guys? This is Japanese vlog number... that's 9. This is Japanese vlog number 9. I don't have enough fingers because my hand is holding the camera. So, well, this is Monday now. So, got to try find another way to learn and see how it's going. And I was actually going to go for a walk today, just to get out of the house and clear my mind. But lo and behold, it being England, if the sun will go away. Or not the sun, but the brightness. Can I focus? I don't know. Yeah, there you go, you can see it. Oh, that takes ages to correct the balance. Yeah, so it is raining, and I don't like rain. I would go for a walk in the rain, but whenever I go outside and it's raining, I end up with a cold for a week, and I don't want that. So, I am forced to stay at home. Hopefully it'll be sunny tomorrow and I can go for a walk and listen to something. But anyway, Japanese vlog. So, I only want to show you that just because, you know, Britain, rain, it's always like this. Had a sunny weekend and now it's raining. So, where I'm at so far is I have pretty much, I've learnt Hiragana to like 90%. There's every now and again, you know, you get stuck on an odd character here and then you have to go look it up. I'm now learning katakana and a couple kanji here and there when I can. Just to start learning kanji because that does take a while, and the dog wants to get on the bed. Go on then, up you go. No, not on my folder. Bloody animal. Right, now I've got to move everything. Thanks dog, you muppet. Look at him. Oh, but I'm sorry. Look, let me come cuddle you. No, don't jump off the bed. He is a lunatic. He will jump off the bed and onto my chair and he is too big. Lay down. So, what have I been doing over the weekend to learn Japanese? Not much, I'm sorry to say. I feel quite disappointed in myself that I haven't actually stuck at it. And I'm going to come up with an excuse to justify it. My excuse is Google screwed me over big time. So these videos were being uploaded on my Gmail email, or however you want to say that. And Google screwed me over. I couldn't access AdSense, AdWords, Analytics, anything. They basically blocked my whole account. So I opened another one, loaded all my videos under there, and I'm now just getting everything sorted. So this will be the first video on the new channel, which I'm now going to stick with because I've got everything sorted and should be how it is. Done a little bit over the weekend. What I've done is I made a new set of flashcards. Don't know if you can see that. Haven't got around to writing stuff on the back at the moment. And I've literally just got loads of them. So I don't know if I showed you the square paper that I picked up from a craft store. I do have some around here. And there's a lot of paper in here. So this cost me £3.69. And it is just nice big squares. And all I've done is just cut each bordered square out. I've still got loads left. I've got another packet somewhere, and I got that from a sewing shop. So I don't know if you can pick that up in where you are. What are you doing, animal? Hey, get out from under my desk. I'm trying to make a video. Go on, bugger off. So yeah, I made these little flashcards, because this is basically how I learnt Hiragana, is flashcards. So over the weekend, I've already been learning katakana. The book I showed you, Japanese for Busy People, what I've done is in the back there was 2 charts. There was a Hiragana chart and a katakana chart. And thanks to my mother, who is actually having an operation at this very moment, so hopefully all goes well, she gave me this folder. And it had like the alphabet down the side. And all I've done is literally just under H, I don't know if you saw that, I'll put, so there's the Hiragana chart, and under K I put the katakana chart, just so I know where they are. And what I'm going to do with this folder is, along with these videos, is basically, anyone should do this really, I feel, if you're trying to learn a new language, especially when you're learning it on your own, because you haven't got a teacher to give you homework, you haven't got a teacher to teach you, and you haven't got a teacher to say, look, this is where you began, and now look how well you're doing. As I said the other day, I had that moment of, wow, I can actually read Hiragana and I didn't have to think about it. That felt amazing. You haven't got anyone to tell you that. You haven't got anyone to say, look, you've actually progressed really, really well. So, go get yourself a folder or something that's just got a bind in it, something that you can... I'm going to start doing this in this folder, is because these videos are basically my progression in learning Japanese and me just talking about what I've learned, how I've learned it, what I've done to learn it. I'm not actually trying to teach people Japanese because I'm not a teacher, I'm not fluent. If I was going to teach you Japanese, I would have to be fluent Japanese, or fluent in Japanese. I'm barely even fluent in my own language, for God's sake. So, these videos are my way of documenting my progress as I learn Japanese on my own. Because I have had a look, unless I want to travel to London every time for 2 hours for a lesson, there's no lessons in my area, and there's no Japanese people. And we've got loads of Chinese, loads of Thais, you know, loads of people like that in Cambridge, but you can't find a Japanese person anywhere. They don't seem to come over here too often. And if they do, they're probably in London or other big places like Manchester, Liverpool. I don't know, I haven't been there. So, with this book, I had another bit of paper that I had somewhere. Yeah. So what I've been doing as well is practicing. Don't mind the sponsor. I actually don't know who Petroman is, so I just got this paper. But on the, well, where my thumb is katakana, and to the side of it is hiragana. And I've just been practicing. And all I'm going to do is just tape that in, stick it in, straight in the folder, and I'll be able to see how well I'm getting. Right, here is what I've done before. As you can notice, it's got the alphabet down the side. So you can see ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, like you can actually see the Romanji. This sheet, I took it off because I feel confident enough that I can now look at it and go, right, pretty sure I know what that one is. And if I don't, I'll just look at the other sheet and just go, right, I know what that one is. And in my mind, I'll log that. And this goes along with the flashcards as well. So you can use these on your own. What I'm actually going to do is write the Romanji on the back, because I've still yet to do that. And I'm going to chuck them in a hat or a bowl or something and get someone to pull them out for me, so then they can hold them the right way and not show me the Romanji. Or, if you haven't got someone to do that, just do it on your own. Just don't throw them in a bowl, because obviously you're going to pick it up and some are going to be upside down, some are going to be the right way up. So you're going to sort of cheat, really. So if you do it on your own, just get them all, scrumble them all up, sort them all out so they're the right way up, but don't put them in the right order. Just leave them in the mess they are and just pick through them. Give yourself, I don't know, 3 seconds to look at it, put your hand over and then go, right, that is... Don't actually know what that one is. So, but you get the idea. Like, let's see if there's actually one I know. I think that one is Su or Su. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say I think I know what this one is. It's katakana, so I'm still learning it. But this one, for example, if I'm correct, would be Su, and it depends how I've written it as well. So I would lay that down. So imagine this is a table, my face is a table. I can see that, put my hand over it, and I've got three seconds to look at it, put my hand over it and answer it. If it's wrong, put it in a pile where you get it wrong. If it's right, put it in a pile where you get it right, until you're confident. And the ones you get right, don't in... So what I'm going to say is, if you're doing flashcards, start them all off, I don't know, maybe do 10 at a time so you're not overloading your brain. Do 10 at a time, and once you're confident with them ones, right, so do it every, I don't know, hour, 2 hours, just, you know, keep that, because this is going in your short-term memory. And if you want your short-term memory to go to your long-term memory, you're going to have to keep looking at it. You can't just look at it once, go, right, I know what that is, and boom. Some of them you can, like key. It looks like a freaking key. It's easy. So you want to be looking at these and then going, right, this is whatever, and then yeah, I got that one right. Okay, it goes in the pile that I got right. Once you've done this for, I don't know, a few hours, a few days, the ones you're getting better at, put in a good pile, and the ones you're getting wrong, put in a bad pile. The ones you put in the good pile, what you're going to do with that is, instead of doing it every hour or every 2 hours or however you feel you need to do it every 4 hours, do it every 6 hours, then a day, and then 2 days, and then 3 days, until you go, like, so eventually you'll get to the point where you've done this one, I don't know, day 1, you do it 7 times, do it every hour, so it's 7 hours. You feel like you're getting used to it, okay? So instead of doing it every hour, you then do it every 3 hours. If you're still getting better at it, then go from 3 hours to, I don't know, 6 hours. Move that 6 hours up to 12 hours, move that 12 hours up to a day, and then you just get further and further and further until you're like a month into you look at it. You will know what this means then. If you get to the point where you're starting to get it, like say you're doing it every hour, and then you think, right, I'm going to bump it up to 3-4 hours until I look at this one again, and you're struggling, bring it down a little bit, not to that hour, because you've already been doing that, but bring it down to maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and just look at it. 3 seconds, boom, I know what that one is. Good pile, you've learnt it. So, that is how I have been learning Hiragana, and that has worked for me. Your mileage will vary. Everyone learns differently. Everyone takes in information at their own rate. Sorry, I need a drink. You know, you're not going to look at them and go, oh, wow, I know all of these straight away. I mean, someone may. I haven't. It took me a week to learn 90% of Hiragana. And that's like the easy stuff. Because Hiragana is one of the common language, or it's like the Japanese letters. Katakana is used for foreign words, words that aren't commonly used. So you're not going to see them as much. Like, I've been watching some anime, and at the credits, I've stopped the credits. Like, I pause on the credits and read. Just, you know, I just pick a line. Oh, that line. What does it say? It's all in the Hiragana, mainly. There's a few kanji which I don't know. But I pick a line that's mainly just in Hiragana and go, okay, I actually know what that means. Because you're using it more often. The ones in katakana, you're not going to see that frequently, like, compared to Hiragana. So, it's going to take you longer to learn it, I feel, anyway. It's going to take me longer, personally. It took me a week for Hiragana. It's probably going to take me 2 for katakana. And I'm going to stick at these flashcards. And if that doesn't work, I will do some research and think of a different method that is going to work for me. So it's all how you learn. And hopefully, I have given you an idea as to how you could learn Hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Like, eventually, when it comes to kanji, I know there's like 2,000 or something of them silly. Guess what? I'm going to put them on these. I'm going to go get more paper or make some and just write them on these. Write it on the back what it is. Practice them. Write them down. If you don't know what it is, have a bit of paper beside you. Write it down and just force it in your memory. Because when you're learning, you're using your short term. And you're going to just be overloading your brain. And it's going to forget stuff. Then you're going to go back to it a bit later. And boom, boom, right. Back in short term memory. Eventually that short-term memory is going to turn into your long-term memory, and you're going to know what it is. And I've basically been going around in full circle for like 15 minutes. So, that is how I learned Hiragana, and how I'm learning katakana, and that is what you should try. Well, you shouldn't try it. It's up to you. If you feel it's going to help you, I mean, even if it doesn't, give it a try. You don't know until you try. And use a freaking folder. Log your progress. If you can go back to that folder and go, wow, look how I began. I knew 2 words. Now look, a week later, I know 12 words. Okay, so 10 words in a week may not be too much, but it is progress. If you can track your progress, you're going to look at it. It's like all these games that you play, they give you achievements. Why does it feel good? Because you've done something. You have progressed. They bring up a little banner. Make yourself a freaking banner if that's what it takes. If you feel good and can put up a banner on your wall that says, congratulations, you've learned X amount of words, then go do it. If it makes you feel good, positive reinforcement, just go do it. I'm done and I've been rambling. So I hope you all have a better week than I'm currently having at the moment, because it is raining and I hate rain because it makes me feel down. I really, really wanted to go for a walk today, so hopefully tomorrow. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you like what I'm doing here and you feel like I'm helping you, then subscribe and there'll be more videos on the way. Like, dislike, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought, if I can improve anything, what I can do. And hopefully I will see you in another video where we can just have a laugh.